Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome to Pax Romana, the latest mod from the Heirs of Rome team. This mod moves the Roman Empire into a time of crisis in 260 AD. The empire split between the Gallic Empire Postumus in the west, the Central Roman Empire led by Gallienus, Macrian's rebellion under Macrianus and his sons, and the semi-autonomous city of Palmyra led by Odenathus in the east. Today, I'll be leading the Macrian rebellion as they have the most challenging starting point of all the Roman factions. Various Eastern, Germanic, Nomadic, African kingdoms, and Britannic kingdoms are also playable in this mod. Lastly, I want to thank the Heirs of Rome team for allowing me to showcase the Pax Romana mod, and to note that this is a work in progress and aspects of the mod will be subject to change as development and testing continues. Without further ado, we are going to be playing the Imperium Macrian Norm. They have Pioneers plus 15 movement range for all armies and fleets, Expert Seafarers plus 2 recruitment slots in all ports. Let's get right into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pax Romana, the campaign map. Now, I will say this right off the bat, I have never recorded Rome 2, but it has also been a few years since I have played Rome 2. If there are aspects that I miss and things of that nature, please be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to address them, as well as any mods that you really feel would enhance this, including those from the developers. So here we go. Palmyra at your back. Odenathus has remained loyal to Gallienus and Rome. We can't fight Rome with enemies at our back. We need to maintain 40 units in total. We get 2,500. We're going to look at our objectives just real quick. We need 40 units in total, so we need to not hire any unless we want to go ahead and fulfill that. We need to research double plank construction and control the following settlement either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. That is Siga. We are not going to do that. There is no way that that's possible, and I honestly don't remember if this is something that, is kind of part of the original game. But as you can see, we own quite an extensive empire here. It is quite large, but it is split up. As you can see, we own most of Egyptus, a portion of Ethiopia, Asia, Galatia, a part of Syria, Bithynia, Pontus, and Thracia. So we do have quite a few territories. We are at Rome, or at war only with Imperium Romanum. That is the actual central kingdom over there. No way, it doesn't look like. Nope, not going to be able to get that. We're going to look at diplomacy first. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. Now, there are some very awesome factions in here, none of which I can really pronounce, so if I mess stuff up, it's just going to kind of be how it is. So the interesting thing here, if we want to go to war with Palmyra, we do need some kind of allies at their back, per se. So we're going to go ahead and start with a little bit of a trade agreement, see if we can't do anything there. A non-aggression. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening. Not anywhere there. The Roxolani to our north. Nope. Really don't want a trade agreement. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to do much. Okay, I want to say this first. I'm excited about this mod. This mod has a lot of potential. There is a lot of buildings that we can construct and things of that nature. But most importantly, and I'm going to come show you this right now, I've always wanted a game. I miss the days of Medieval 2 and Rome 1 and things like that because they had a population mechanic. Now, it wasn't super, detailed, super intense. We didn't really have much information, but that's where this mod comes in and where the Ancient Empires mod is hopefully going to go. We have population. I'm going to go ahead and come into here. Let's go ahead and look at the city of Apollonia Magna. We get to the settlement details. Here we go. This whole province population. We have Honestiores. I'm going to butcher these names again. Humiliores and Proletarii. And then Foederati. As you can see, we have a huge population to draw from. This will be affected by various buildings that we have. And it will affect how you build your armies. As you can see, this is obviously the more kind of the elite. You kind of have your warrior. Look at that. It's even split up between Humiliores and Proletarii. And then your Foederati. We have an awesome mechanic here. And if you go to recruit units, you can see this manpower will cost you 200 Proletarii out of 18,600 available. Really, really awesome mechanic. It gets really, really interesting when you have some really interesting, here we go, For example, these foederati in this settlement here, in this province, we only have 5,100 on Asturias. We have 17,000 foederati, and then we have those split up. Look at that. That is a massive amount of troops. Oh, I'm super excited. We go here. As you can see, this takes foederati, which we should have a lot more available than that, but we'll just have to see. Again, it may be a bug, it may not be. So we have a lot of things to do, and this first episode will be an hour long. It will allow us to really dig into the meat of it before we have to end the turn. And this will, of course, continue depending on how well it is received. So if you do enjoy this gameplay video and things of that nature, then give it a thumbs up and let me know. The best way I know you're going to enjoy this is by your support. Now, this is something that I don't remember much about. Again, it's been a very long time since I played Rome 2, so there are going to be things that I just don't quite remember, and it doesn't appear that these have any benefits for us. Oh no, it is. Okay, it's over on the. I was like, what's going on? So we could get 20% ship help and 5 ram. Instead, I'm going to go with the Prim Polaris. Gives us 6% melee attack, melee defense, 5% charge bonus for all land units, and enables the building of an Armadoctor, Doctor Sagittorum, and then a combat post. That will work for me. Now remember, we don't want to build any troops just yet. I would actually, thinking on that, ship shape, double plank construction. We may just go ahead and have to do that. Nope, never mind. It's going to be too long, so we're not going to worry about it. We are going to build troops because we do so desperately need it. We are at war right on the banks here, and as you can see, there is an army right there. That sucks. So we can't really recruit any people here. Not yet, anyway. So let's go ahead and expand this, and here's where it gets really cool. Let's see if I can't get something that... Here we go. So, for instance, the public forum gives us 5 public order per turn, 50 wealth from local commerce, and it gives us plus 0.1% growth for first, second, and third class citizens, half for non-cultural majority, and then foreigner population growth for non-cultural majority. Pretty cool statistic thing there. We have a lot of really cool buildings in this mod. Again, I have played it a little bit on a different faction. For instance, in every city we can build an auxiliary or a legionary garrison, which will just allow us, this gives us less food consumption, less public order, but it is cheaper and gives you cheaper units, whereas the legionary garrison obviously gives you more public order but consumes more food, but has some pretty good beefed units. As you can see down here, we have a pretty big food shortage, so that is something we are going to address right off the bat, because I don't like food shortages. We are at -4 food here. We could get 3 food from that alone. And then this is a civil settlement. It is not a farming settlement, but we might switch it to a farming settlement. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, actually, because I would like to build a farm here to help offset that food. In Egypt, we have the bread basket. Now, these are obviously grain farm settlements. I do remember that. But we are at -5 food, and we do have the ability, you know, to maybe get some ports and things like that. But instead, we're going to go with food right off the bat for both of these. So that way we can get some good food in there. Thracia, we're going to go ahead. Civil settlement. I just don't know about that. It does give us wealth from all sources. And yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that. That's fine. We're at -6 food. That's going to give us 4. And I'm half tempted to bring that into a fishery. We're going to do it. We're going to get that into a fishing port. Syria. We've got food there. They're at -8. So we really need to move and start busting if we want to go after, if we want to solve the food issue there. Ethiopia has -2. We could fix that with a simple thing there. Now, a lot of these places, they are also experiencing some public disorder. We can see that's from buildings, cultural differences, taxes, slaves, and food. So once we get that food up, that will help us immensely. And that is going to give us quite a bit. But still, it'd be good to bring some other things into here. We're not on a border area in Ankara, so there's no reason to build any sort of a garrison there. We do have quite a bit of units to choose from, but we could use some good solid troops in the realm of infantry. So even some cohorts, Primani, Occidentalis, I don't believe I have the ability to raise those troops. Nope. Sure don't. But as you can see, we have some good troops we can raise here. I'm also going to go ahead and give those guys the level up. Field of Mars, or we could upgrade those. I don't really think that would help us. Now, we could build a statue. A statue gives us 4 public order, minus 75 for maintenance, which really isn't that big of a deal, but also gives us influence per turn for our political party. That would almost be worth it. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. In Egypt, we're going to probably do the same thing. Except we'll do a meeting places, I think. Actually, consecrated ground. That way we can start getting to some religious things. And as you can see, their culture is Hellenic. And we need to get that into Roman. And that's kind of the dilemma we are in with Ankara, as it's really, really split. We need to kind of work on that. Bithynia and Pontus. It is much more Latin than it is, Eastern. But we still need to work on it. They have plenty of food, so we don't need to worry about that. But I do want to, again, do that whole statue building thing, because it might help us out in the long run. And of course, any of the mods that are watching this, if you want to give me any ideas or suggestions in the comment section, I will take those 100%. Cultural differences is a pretty big deal, though. Thracia, same deal. We are pretty split between, actually, it's way more Roman than it is Hellenistic. But we are receiving some food shortages, which we are building right there. That should solve that. And we desperately need some, actually in Hadrianopolis, what kind of a garrison do we have? We only have 4 units. That's not a whole lot with an army right there. So I'm half tempted to build a legionary garrison over, where is Niessus? Over building a Field of Mars, because that would give me more troops. Actually, this would give me a good garrison. How many people are in this? We got 8. I mean, this would give me near on 10. We're going to go ahead and do that. Armenia's next. We can't do anything there. Ethiopia, we could do a little bit. They're at minus 29 per turn. We will actually probably lose this settlement. So you know what? I may not even develop. Actually, I will. But I won't go into it very much at all. Alright, so some things we can upgrade here. We currently have a Castra Auxilia, which allows the recruitment of several units. If we went to a Castra Stativa Auxilia, gives us 1 army recruitment, minus 5 mercenaries. This gives us wealth, entertainment, wealth from industry, wealth generated by industrial buildings, and increases the growth of the first-class citizens. This definitely does Romanization, which would be a good thing because we desperately need that. So let's go ahead and build into that. Also gives us research, public order, and increases the first-class citizen growth. We do also have edicts, so there are going to be certain things that I want to enhance. For instance, Syria, it is not actually Egypt is going to be our main income for the time being. And so I would like to get a 15% tax rate to increase that. Bithynia and Pontus, they have plenty of food, but we could give them some extra public order buffs. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to do this. I'm going to build a consecrated ground so we can start Romanizing the area. I'm going to build a harbor here. Actually, no, I'm going to build a harbor here. And then, let's see, we have Romanization, +3 conversion to Latin culture, which would actually be really good, as well as auxiliary recruitment cost. We could do that as well. That would be a really good one. Commercial stimulation, 20% wealth from all commerce buildings, reduces slave population decline, food or public order or tax increase. Let's actually do Romanization. We may do that for all of these for the time being. +5 to Roman conversion rate, which is pretty stinking awesome. Yeah, let's do that for sure. Alright, so here we have no food surpluses, but that can change in a heartbeat. We built a practice field here. Did I build the right thing then? I'm looking through all my settlements to see where I built stuff. So we need a practice field in order to unlock other things. Okay, I guess I haven't yet. We'll just have to remember that that's what we need to do. But yes, Asia is ripe for the picking. Oh, actually, this doesn't help us like I thought it would. Oh, well, let's get these guys some extra food. Third class citizen growth, first class. +3 army replenishment, wealth from farming. That gives us 5 food. This gives us 7 food and wealth from farming. A grain pits would actually probably be pretty good. Let's do that. That's fine. Can upgrade that to a marble quarry. Increases our marble output. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and build some units. So we have quite a few units here. We have some cohorts. Different types of cohorts, as you can see, which is pretty cool. Wow, we can build a lot of units. We're going to build some legions. Equites Legionis. We're going to build 3 of those guys. And as you can see, it is taking our Humiliores down. We don't have a whole lot of Honestiores over in this region. But we do have a lot of Proletaria. Of course, we're going to have a lot of that stuff. And I actually am going to go ahead and pump into that a little bit. But I would love some Cohorts Permani Occidentalis. Because I think they're pretty much... Actually, these Cohorts Permani have some of the best base morale. These guys have bonus versus large. Oh man, these guys are not good at all. And these guys at 280 really aren't that bad. I say we get some Cohorts Aquila. Actually, okay, we won't do that. I got guys here. We are starving a little bit because we don't have enough food. But I'm going to go ahead and keep pushing through. We have some Equites Auxilia or some Equites Auxilia Esculatores Armeni. These are obviously some ranged cav. And then we also have the ability to hide... Oh, man, some archers. I like that. And we could get some more dogs, but I don't think I'm going to really... No, I'm not going to worry about it. We don't have a whole lot of money left. I don't know that they could reach us. They can't. So I need... Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That'll give us just a few more units, and that's pretty much all we can do for this turn. So man, we've dropped a lot of time on this. There's a lot of different things that we can do and upgrade here, so it's definitely going to take it just a little while, but we'll be all right. Let's go ahead and end that turn. I don't really know what else. Oh, let's look at our final objectives. So we definitely will not get to this point at all. But it is something to take a look at. Control 90 settlements, including all of those, which is quite a bit. Control 65 settlements, and then maintain trade with certain factions. Hold one of every resource, whatever it's called. Or we could do a cultural victory. Yeah. So we're not going to worry about that. Again, this will kind of just depend on how well you guys like it. If anything, my short-term goal is to take on the Imperium Romanum as well as the Imperium Palmyrium. Edict canceled. Yep, that's right. Attrition report. Mission successful. We have a food shortage. Objective issued. Heading west. Gallienus no longer has help from the east. He stands alone between two empires. Completely control 4 provinces by direct ownership or otherwise. I kind of clicked out of that before I needed. Construct the following building, a Christian church, and establish trade relations with Palmyrium. Well, that's not going to happen. Let's go here. We need some pretty decent troops. Get some auxiliary cohorts. Can I reach there? I sure can.
None will escape.
They're not giving us good odds. I say we attack them. Oh man, it's been a while since I've had a battle in Rome 2. This was way before my YouTube days. The Eyes of the Serpent against the 15th Legion Apollinaris. It is dry. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh man, look at all these guys. These guys have most, if not all the units, I do believe, have completely new armor, helmets, things of that nature. I am playing on the largest army setting. I'm playing on Ultra. So there will be quite a few units on this battlefield. Do I have a balance meter? I do. Doesn't tell me how many people there are, which is a bit unfortunate. Then we have our main man there. Oh, suppress advice.
This is a fine day for battle. Every day is a fine day for battle when you lead men of your stripe. So we shall have victory today, men. Legionary cavalry, riders, advance!
I'm sorry, did I disturb your speech? My bad. Alright, so it looks like they're mostly heading to a different part of the city. Let's move, lads. Look at these guys. I love Legionary Cav. I will also probably bump up the settings. This looks a little poor. I don't have the settings on maximum. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and move this dude over into here.
Missiles awaiting targets. Double time, ready and waiting. Orders, legionaries.
Move into there.
Sons of Mars. General. Advance.
I don't know where they are. They're in here somewhere. Yes, he does. Can I not see? There they are. Fire when ready. There we go.
First cohort. Ready.
Keep firing.
Proud Romans at the double.
Move back. Get out of the way. Shield wall. Shield wall. Move back. Yeah, they're not doing so hot, I don't think. Move. Fight. Kill each other. That dude who's not really doing anything. Well, imagine, yeah, just seeing another Legion come up. Push. Line up and then hit him. There we go. They're just getting pummeled. Look how many Pilas are in there. Fire again. Get wrecked. Oh my word. Last volley. Just look at all those. Look at all those things, man. One last little draw. Let's go ahead and bring another army in over here. Bring these men. Push these guys up. If we can get these guys to commit to anything. Come on, General. I'm surprised they're still feeling confident. Raise shields. They're going to start splitting. This is where we bring in the cab, baby. Throw your Pilums. Or don't. There we go. This could change the face of this flank. Huzzah! Probably don't feel so confident anymore, do ya? What are these guys? These are swordsmen? Pull back. Move over here. We're gonna bring in our Legion. This is just dumb. I wish they'd rout already. I mean, I guess they probably warned me, you know. Move up. I mean, good for them. They're just super freaking strong. These guys, they're just not giving up, are they?
Legionary cavalry.
Charge into here.
Under forward. Legionary cavalry. Advance.
You may be able to... There we go. There's from one side, but... Get wrecked from the other, my friends. Sweet, we've routed one of those units.
Advance at speed.
These guys, oh my word, they're routing my legionary cav.
Riders, advance. Forward. First cohort. Ready and waiting. Levies. My lord. Quick march.
Move in through here.
Legionaries. Quick march. Romans ready for duty.
How are they still alive?
Pull back. Legionary cavalry.
Pull back.
Set speed. Double time. Javelin men. Your orders. Legionary
Get out of there. We've already lost a unit of the legionary cav.
orders. Yes, commander.
Maybe we can come back around. These guys are losing decisively. Not a whole lot that I can do, really.
At speed.
Move in over here. They might come back. I'm really not sure.
Legionary cavalry. Legionary.
And there's just some hardy units, aren't they?
Orders, my lord. At the double.
All right, we got this flank. We're still just grinding away.
Keep moving. Ready. By your command. Romans ready for duty.
Goodness.
Cavalry.
These guys are getting destroyed.
More quickly now. General.
Get out of there. They weren't kidding, though.
At the ready. Set them alive. Legionary cavalry.
Maybe this will help them.
Withdraw.
Ow. Yeah, I just can't do anything against them, I guess.
At speed. Legionary.
Yep, losing decisively now.
Move, you dogs.
Get an offensive testudo if you can.
Brave Romans to a man. Heavies. Up at the double.
Yeah, I don't know how to kill these guys. They're shaking now. They may break. Legion's already lost there.
Sons of Mars.
There we go.
By your command. Legionary cavalry. On my order. Withdraw.
All right, so we got past those guys, but barely.
Double time. Yours to command. First cohort. Ready and waiting.
Get out of there.
Orders.
Shield wall.
Jupiter gives us. Ready for orders. Heavies. Advance at speed. Double time. Missiles awaiting target.
I don't know why these guys aren't hitting me.
For glory.
Whatever, that works.
Melee infantry. Advance at speed.
Come through here. We may not win this battle.
Legionaries. Romans.
may not win it.
Javelin
Come over here, please.
heavies. Our orders. Quick march. Ready and waiting. Forward.
There we go.
What are your orders?
This battle's lasting forever. This battle's lasting a lot longer than I thought it would.
Ready. Orders. Orders. For glory.
And there's still quite a few units to go. Oh, good. They broke.
Orders. Orders. At the double. Ready. Legionary cavalry.
I didn't know they had broken yet. Looks like they're going to try and take me on. I'm going to move out of the way because that's not what I want to do.
At your service. Heavies. Orders, my lord. My lord. Halt. Ready and waiting.
Yeah, I don't know how to kill that guy.
Ready. Heavies. Orders. Legionary cavalry.
Come on through.
Ready for orders. Legionaries.
Push through.
Swift riders at your command. General.
Push through.
We await your orders. Quick march.
Come on, there's got to be a way to break that guy.
General.
These things just don't want to break. I don't get why they're so strong.
Legionaries.
Come over this way.
First cohort.
You're doing all right.
Legionaries. Engage. General.
They just can't budge. They just literally will not budge. We may lose this battle. It's not a good way to start the campaign. Oh, didn't get in there in time, did ya? Did not get formed up. Move in there.
Romans ready for legionary cavalry.
I just don't understand it. Let's move this along a little faster. How are they not dying? Yep, now they're going to see their opportunity. Yeah, we're going to lose this. That's crazy, man. We got some super intensive troops here. Yeah, I just kind of need them to die en route. I mean, well done. Cycle mode. Come on, boys. Survive. How many kills have they gotten? Does it show them? 165, 146. And they're doing good. They're just losing. Battles seem to be taking forever in this one, which is fine. See, here's the thing. I don't think his morale is quite accurate. There we go. Wow, costly enemy victory. I like that. Man, they just really... Those are just some really solid troops, I guess. Those might be like more generals or just some really, really heavy infantry. And then those axemen, they're just really able to stay. Touché, my friends, touché. Looks like I have some things to learn. There we go. Whew. Yeah, we have more men remaining. An honorable death. He can be replaced. +1 authority. I like that. There he is. We will limp away. Mercenary horse skirmishers. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get back home. That was crazy. I did not expect that one single bit. Yeah, food is killing me right now. Thessalonica appears to be open, but I don't quite trust it. Let's go ahead and hit that in turn, though. We do have a bit of money. Not a whole lot, and I don't really want to blow it. I think once our food shortage gets resolved, we'll be okay. Alright, we got some attrition to deal with. Our port settlement is under siege, Antiochia by Palmyra. We ourselves have declared peace against Metz. Hake. They did give us a nice little hefty sum. It sucks that we aren't able to get Trebissos back, but such is the way of things. Now, right now, we are at a surplus, finally, and almost every place is able to pick that up. Let's go ahead and go with a farm over there, and then in Syria, build a farm over there. Now, they're actually besieging us with some decent troops. We have some decent troops. And then we actually don't have any garrison. Why don't we have a garrison? Oh, we only have the recruitment unlock. I gotcha. Okay, well, that sucks. We should be able to move our units down here. Now, the thing is, this actually will suck up the type of unit it costs. So if you are in this town and there's not a lot of a certain thing, you will not be able to bring up some provinces or some of your armies back to a full province standard, which is actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. It's a very interesting mechanic, and we'll see how it plays out in the end. We have 0 population. Okay, we're gonna have more food here in a minute. Asia is looking at 0 food. They'll have more. Egypt is looking at 3, which is fine. It's fantastic, actually. And then we actually need to, let's see, we have, it is more Hellenistic. So let's move on something that will increase Romanness. Now, we do have the Christian chapel, and that gives us some Latin cultural influence. That's actually a really interesting way to go about it. Let's do it. Let's just see what it does. Thracia needs food. We're working on it. Bithynia and Pontus. Here we go. The Shrine of Jupiter. That's what we need. We need 4 Latin. We will just push that super hard. And then, let's actually convert this into a farming settlement. Turn that into some farms. Syria's working on it as best it can. And those areas, yeah, we're just going to pretty much have to give those up, I think. Which may provide less of an economic strain than I'm thinking they will. 34 turns. Oh, no, min replenished. Okay, I was like, what? That's fine. And we are in the negative with a lot of this settlement stuff. We've got fish going in there. Amasya. Eventually, we will go back and get this army, or get that settlement back. We are pretty Latin over here. Cultural differences, taxes, and slaves. Buildings giving us some squalor issues. But I'd rather have that garrison there than anything else. Let's go ahead and hop across the pond just a little bit. It doesn't really give us a whole lot. I'd rather have them in there so that way they can replenish for one thing, but also they provide some Military presence, that's what I'm thinking. Armenia, we'll lose it in a few turns. It isn't that big of a deal. Where are my armies? We got an army down there, which is actually a pretty decent army. We're going to have them move, though. We got Claudia. This guy's recruiting eventually in that turn. Nice news from the forums. Our social notoriety and trust among the people have increased slightly. Surrender is imminent. Rebellion is imminent. Man alive. We have some cohorts Pramani Occidentalis. Decline the attack real quick. Because I think we can actually get in there and reinforce our brethren. Yes, we will be tired. There we go. Can we hire any? We can. Let's go ahead and hire some of those men. Alright, so this battle may push us over the hour-long mark. I'm not sure. Should be a good battle nonetheless, even if it is quick. It may not be quick. Start deployment. Hold on, you're going to hear the mic adjust. Whew. This thing's uber sensitive lately. I need to figure out what's up with it. Weather conditions dry. I like it. Our reinforcements are coming in from that direction.
Orders. Come together.
Right now. Let's actually do this. Let's put them on the front line. There we go. Here we go, boys. Look at that. Look how sharp that looks. Oh, I really like that.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Good. Now these guys are not going to be as super helpful simply because they're going to have a little bit of a morale penalty.
The battle is turning in our favor.
It's only because we have the advantage in numbers. Got some archers. We got some cav. Yeah, this definitely looks like my build. Where'd they go? They're right there. Okay. We got our general. Is this our other general? It is. General's coming there. Let's get archers there. Alright, good.
Arabian cavalry!
Arabian cavalry. Let's go ahead and move these troops up. Now these are mercenaries, so I'm very much willing to just let them die. Same with these guys. Kind of some sacrifices.
Fire on the enemy! Javelin man! Horse skirmishes!
Bah. There we go. Fall back. Let's see here. We want some heavy shot. These guys only have flaming shot. That's a little frustrating. Are these guys close? They are. Just give them a little bit of debuffing. Ah! we go. Oh, you got sucked in there nice and good, didn't you? Here we go.
First cohort. Our orders. Archers. Missile infantry.
Move out of the way.
Ready and waiting. First cohort. And the double.
Come on in. Hit those guys from behind, hopefully.
Ready for duty. Advance the stream. First cohort. For glory. Ready.
Then move these troops in from behind as well. Is this... Oh, this is their general. Melee troops. Move these troops out.
The men are wavering.
Yep.
Javelin men. Archers. Your orders. Your orders. Ready.
They're actually holding decently well, I think. For being low tier level troops. There we go. Not feeling so steady now, are you? Yeah, you're a little shaken. Pull out. Let's go ahead and just give them a standard shot. Wavering? Well, they should waver. Let's go ahead and get these guys. There we are. How about you, men? You're actually holding pretty steady as well. Let's get you out. All of you guys, focus fire. Here we go. Let's actually get all of you. Come over here. Come over here. Charge! Here we go. Are you still chasing troops? Okay, well don't chase them, never mind. Oh, they're right there. Haha, I see. See if you can hold them for just a little while longer. General number 1. General number 2. Come on in over here.
Our general is under attack.
Sure is. Did their general rout? It appears that he has. All right, good. That'll help us. The men flee.
Field of battle. This is a shameful display.
For glory! Melee infantry ready! Double time! Warriors eager for blood! Legionaries!
Charge them in the back.
Commander!
Man, they do just look gorgeous, though. Continue.
Our horses run!
We'll go ahead and kill as many of them as possible. We will take many captives. Man, this game's way different than Attila. I'll tell you that. Very nice. That's good enough. Quit the battle. Decisive victory. We only lost 500 men to their 1,400. Palmyram. However it's said, however it's spelt. That was a very good battle, and that will definitely be the end of this episode. Get wrecked, son. We could enslave the captives. We could kill them. We've increased in rank. He's going to come back. We're going to delete all of those guys. We don't need them as a strain on our economy at the moment. And that's going to be the end of this first episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, let me know your thoughts about Pax Romana so far. Now, this is, again, in the testing stage. I don't know when they plan for release. I don't know that he's actually told me. But I do really like it. There are a lot of really cool mechanics. And I'm excited to see just what else they're able to do. What the things that I've missed, as well as everything else. So if you enjoyed this episode, guys, give it a thumbs up. Haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is awesome. The Imperium Macrionorum. And we'll see you in the next episode. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace!